next up, he drove here in a hurry all the way from San Fran. It's the wonderful, talented, creative Dhruva Nair.
Hey guys, my name is Dhruva Nair. Thank you guys so much. It's great to be here. So, I live in San Francisco, and we drove down here. And it took forever. Probably because my parents were driving. And I have been waiting for my license since the day I was born. And I only have 7 months left. But because my parents are so cheap, I probably won't get mine for like another 5 years. When I told my mom it cost $33 to apply for my permit, she was shocked. $33, man? You know how much goat meat I can buy with that? My family is terrified for me to start driving, because they've seen how I play racing video games. My mom says she won't get into a car with me as long as she lives, because she wants to live. And my sister, who's 9, thinks that when I start driving, I'm going to be driving her wherever and whenever she wants to go. When Dhruva's old enough to drive, he's going to take me to the candy store, and he's going to buy me M&M's, Skittles, gummy bears, gummy worms, and Cadbury eggs. Right, Dhruva? No. And, or when Dhruva's old enough to drive, he's going to take me to Raspberry Lips, and we're going to get our nails done, our hairs done, get fake eyelashes, get lip gloss, and get awesome clip-on earrings. Right, Dhruva? What? And the process to get my license is so nerve-wracking, because I have to pass so many tests just to get my license. But the class is so boring, it's tough. My teacher gets fixated on every small detail, and just goes on and on and on. Okay, class, now that is where you can find the wipers. Wait, is somebody eating Cheetos? Cheetos are terrible for you. Cheetos can stain your driving wheel, your cushions, and your dashboard. Did you know that Cheetos are the main cause of death in Costa Rica? And speaking of Costa Rica, I went there over the summer, and oh wait, it is hot there. Oh wait. Okay, class, that is where you can find the seat belt. Wait, is somebody on their phone? Phones are the devil's device. If phones are the devil's device, this is the devil's class, and you're the devil. And when you're a young Indian person driving, your relatives get super paranoid, giving the term backseat drivers a whole new meaning. For me, it's more like on your lap seat drivers or in your face drivers. Hey, Dhruva, turn that radio down. You're going to kill someone. You don't need Google Maps, man. You have your GPS right here. Speaking of annoying relatives, when my family and I travel places, we usually have free places to stay, because my relatives are everywhere. And that wasn't the case in Iceland, our recent trip to Iceland. That was only one of the many disasters that happened there. So the flight itself was just exhausting. My sister was asking for candy like every hour, and my parents gave it to her. And when we landed, our sleeping arrangements were terrible. My parents got to share like a king-size bed, while my sister and I had to share the bed of a size of a pillow. Great. So my parents spent so much money on candy, they can't afford to get us 2 beds. And so to lighten things up, we went to go see the Northern Lights. So they have this rule where you have to like turn off your headlights and wait for the lights to appear and all of that. But my dad did not know how to turn off the headlights. So he made sure that out of the 100 cars lined up waiting to see the lights, ours was the only one with the headlights on. Big mistake. Huge. I get it, Julia Roberts. The only lights we were about to see were from the police escorting us out of there. And so we also went to this place called the Blue Lagoon, which is like this fancy geothermal pool. And you guessed it, it's blue. But my sister, in all of her smartness, decided to get a red slushie and bring it into the blue pool. I think you guys can piece together what happens next. In the first 2 sips of her drinking it, she dropped it, and my parents and I booked it out of the purple lagoon as soon as possible. And my parents did not know a thing about Iceland, starting with the packing. My mom thought, since it was like called Iceland, like she packed like everything, ski boots, sweaters, ski pants, like every single thing in the book. But when we got there, people were in like t-shirts, shorts, underwear, flip-flops, and eating ice cream. Great, now we know what the ice in Iceland really stands for. And so after a week-long trip, we were finally ready to go home. But that was another challenge in itself. My parents are terrified of planes. They call at least 10 relatives before getting on, pray to like thousands of gods, and like grip the seats as hard as they can. So I have to become the parent on the plane. Mom, it's okay, it's okay. That rumbling sound, it's just the toilet. Or, Dad, it's okay. That ding sound, it's just the attendant letting us know we're about to take off. And when we land, the nightmare just continues. My parents sprint to the nearest trash can and throw their guts up. And I just like throw on my hoodie and sprint out of there not knowing who they are. Who are these people? And speaking of terrifying experiences, my family reunions are so shady. Like, they're always at a park 5 hours away in the middle of nowhere. And when I get there, I'm surrounded. These people don't even look like me, and it's always that one uncle that comes up to me and says, "Hey, what's up, Dhruva? Remember me, D-Man? I used to change your diapers when you were 2. What do I say to that? Thank you? And they always give me these gifts that I don't need, like stuffed animals. And I have to play it off like I like it, or my parents give me that stare. You know, that stare. Oh, that's a great present. Thank you so much. Aren't you going to say thank you, Dhruva? And I always say, oh, yeah, sure, Uncle. Thank you for the sing-along Elmo. It's great. Mom, aren't you going to say thank you, my fine young son, for bringing us back on an 18-hour flight from Iceland and giving us a trash can to barf in? Thank you guys so much. My name is Dhruva.